Good morning and Happy New Year, and welcome to 30-Minute Reviews. I am Adam. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what is the point of this episode? Because it is New Year's Day, and, we don't have a ton of news. And actually, we're here to talk about a format change. Because, let me be honest, I don't think the current format is particularly working well. But on the good news, this is going to be the last episode I record while I drive, so that's good. But the current format is designed where if news happens, I will, respond to the news and do it that way. The old format with that, I think the issue is the old adage, if you're first, you're last. If you're not first, you're last is more true now than ever. Where if you don't have if you're not the first one to cover a news story, if you're not one of the first people to get out there and talk about something, you might as well not do it. And it's something that I've found in terms of listenership, people finding the stories as they happen. That's not to say that, speculation still can't happen, but I think that the format of doing episodes about things that happen during the day as I'm on my way home from work is not necessarily the best system to engage with news. I think that it is one of those things where it's like, if we cover a news story too late, people who care about it will already know, and people who don't care about it, where it may be news to them, don't necessarily subscribe to the channel because it's not their cup of tea to begin with. Or to the podcast. So, what I think we're going to do going forward, and I think and the reason why this is the last episode recorded via Bluetooth in my car, is because we're going to be moving to a new system where we do kind of SEO optimized movie reviews based on stuff that's happening within that week. So if there's a new movie coming out, we will talk about the last one. This year we have Insidious. So when Insidious comes out, the third one, we'll go back and we'll do the first Insidious. When what's it called comes out, when The Flash comes out, I think we have scheduled. Oh no, because The Flash is opening against what was that movie? Elemental. So I think we have Lightyear that week. But I have a calendar that I'm going to kind of stick to. And the good news about this is it opens up more opportunities for people to be on the show besides just me, which I know is something that listeners like. So we are going to have that opportunity as well in this whole, brave new world we're developing here. So it's an interesting kind of thing. If you are ever curious about what we're going to be doing next, or what the next big review is going to be, or anything like that, there's a pretty simple way to find out what that is. If you go to multipleworldproductions.com, there's a news page, and I'll keep a blog updated there of what's happening that month. And it'll have a full calendar I make in Google Calendars, and it will have a list of everything across all three podcasts, which will be this podcast, 30-Minute Reviews, everything we're covering for Beware of Spoilers. Again, the dates may vary on that depending on what's playing when. For example, if I have a Thursday date set and it's late and I have to work the next day, it may not perfectly line up, or I may just move it to Friday, or to Saturday even. And the same goes for, I'm going to try to keep it as up-to-date as possible with new TV shows. So, right now, I have on there definitively Bad Batch. We're going to finish out Willow. We're going to finish out the other National Treasure. We're going to do there's definitely more. The Last of Us starts next month. Warner Bros. Did not give me an advanced copy of that this time. What was the other one? And The Flash Season 9, and possibly Gotham Knights. It's going to depend on how it fits because the only issue is if it doesn't fit cleanly in, I'd rather cover the 9th season of The Flash, the final season of Flash, than cover Gotham Knights, which looks fine, but it's just, I think that it is a better opportunity to cover The Flash than it is to cover Gotham Knights. And I think that, so that's and The Mandalorian is coming in March, and look, there are obviously other shows coming, we just don't have dates for them, so I can't line them up in the calendar yet, and I can't adjust, but the calendar will have the dates that I'm recording each of the episodes and all of that. Obviously we pre-record the Exploring Hyperspace Lanes, and we pre-record the what was the other one? The 30-minute reviews will both be pre-recorded. But the calendar will give a pretty good sense of what we're covering each month with tentative dates. Once I'm done with the whole calendar, I will upload it all. But for right now, I'll do just a June one, where it's like, here's everything happening in June. Or not June. Why the fuck am I saying June? January, because we're now in January. So for those of you who are listening who are curious about when we're going to do the top 10, the top 10 will be done next Saturday. And we're going to do a little something extra with that too. The next episode of Exploring Hyperspace Lanes goes up on, what was it? What's the date? I'm forgetting the date already. The 11th. And the first episode of the new and improved, all new, all different 30-minute reviews is going to be on the 10th. I don't remember the exact movie we're going to be doing, but it'll go up on the thing. So until then, have a great rest of your week and Happy New Year.